with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers in historic downtown Jasper. Real talk, real stories, right now.
And welcome in. It's James Phillips on Live at 9 here on WJLX. It's a Thursday morning in Jasper, Alabama. It's beautiful outside. It's going to be a great day today. And joining me this morning, special guest. Let's see if I can bring up everybody here. There we are. Lynsey Costin is here. Lynsey, thanks for joining us this morning. Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Lynsey, I invited her to come in today because she is the, I guess we'll say, founder, owner of Mini Main Street.
Yes, sir.
And for people who don't know what Mini Main Street is, it's a new location that's going to be in downtown Jasper. And it's kind of a play place for little kids, like 7 and under. And I'll let Lynsey kind of tell you a little bit about what it is and then how we got here, where the idea came from and all that. But just start by telling us what people can expect when they walk in the door.
Yeah, so when you come and play, it's a imaginative area. Kids are having to use their imagination. There's no tablets, no screens. They can be a chef, they can be a doctor, a vet, they can run a grocery store, construction site. It's an area you can sit. When I came up with it, I wanted to be able to sit and see my kid everywhere to play so I don't have to follow them around. And you can sit anywhere in that play area and your kid can play and you can see them. So it's kind of a place where moms or dads can relax for a minute while their kids play.
I've seen the pictures, and I was trying to come up with a way to show the pictures on the screen as we were talking. It's the coolest looking little place. Each little part, it's called Mini Main Street, and how do I describe the little, if I was at a flea market or something like that, I'd call it a bin but like each little section.
Each building.
Yeah, is a building. It's a mini building of Main Street.
Yeah.
And they have actual real businesses like Johnny Brusco's or Jasper Veterinary Clinic, places like that, where the kids can go in to play in each of the buildings. Mm-hmm. Now, are each of the inside of the buildings kind of suited with that particular business? Is that how it kind of goes?
Yes. So Johnny Brusco's, our restaurant, actually has a brick pizza oven with a kitchen restaurant set for them to play. Our Jasper Vet has a little vet clinic set up with cages for the stuffed animals and then an area that they can wash and bathe, pretend. Our doctor's office has 2 different doctors set up, little play areas for them to play doctor with play stethoscopes and all the different medical things. Our grocery store has 2 different registers they can play and check out, just like you're at a grocery store. Our construction site has little foam 2x4s and cedar bricks where they can build and different things. So our boutique has little try-on clothes for them. Our salon has a chair that has a pretend hair dryer, straightener. They can fix hair, do makeup.
Yeah.
But I'll pretend. I'll pretend.
Tell some of the actual businesses who've gotten involved that have spots there as far as the mini building.
Yeah, so Johnny Brusco's is our restaurant. Day 41 Salon, which is also in downtown. Then Dabs and Highland, pediatrician's office in Jasper, and Jasper Veterinary Clinic. My brother-in-law with Costin's Pools and Constructions, who just opened up a business in downtown, they sponsored our construction zone. And then Lee Evans, actually, she's a realtor in Jasper. She sponsored our house. So,
that's cool.
Yeah. So
And are you taking, are there any others that you'll add later on, or are you kind of happy with what you got now? Or?
It is a thought. We've had a lot of people that's come in that
I thought there'd be some businesses.
You could do this, or I would be glad to sponsor. So it's definitely something we'll probably look into in the future.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple that we couldn't find sponsors for that we just made up our own names for.
Right.
So it could be something that we change out or do something different.
Yeah. And you said before we went on the air, you were telling me your husband built all the little buildings.
He did. Super talented. It runs in the
really
family.
Cool,
runs in the family on his side for sure. So I gave him the idea. I told him what I wanted. I picked the colors, and he ran away with it.
Now, was he? I know my thoughts as a husband, and my wife. She's the one who always comes up with the great ideas.
Yeah.
But my job for the great idea is usually to go, oh, I don't know about that. And then it's like, oh yes, this is great. You know, so did he have a initial reaction of I don't know about this?
I don't think so. I think he knew I wanted to do something to be with our girls more, and I think he thought it was a good idea. So he just did it. He's pretty great.
That's good. That's really now. When will you guys be open for the public? You were telling me probably next Friday?
I'm hopeful for next Friday, given inspections go okay. I met with our contractor this evening to check off everything that had to be done. As long as I can get the inspections from the fire marshal and the building inspector, we should open up next Friday.
Now, how I know you already had kind of an open house where a lot of those kind of city leaders and different businesses came by and stuff. What was the reaction from people?
They have loved it. Everyone has they weren't sure about what it was exactly, but when they actually come in, everybody's loved it. I had someone ask me, they said, did you really think Jasper needed this? And I said, I do. I said, coming from a mom of two, you have to take account driving 45 minutes or an hour anywhere, nap time, lunchtime. Are they going to fall asleep on the way home and mess up bedtime?
Or are they going to fall asleep on the way over there and be grumpy when you get there?
Exactly. Yeah. So this is a way, hey, you can eat breakfast, go play before nap time, and get back home before they fall asleep.
Yeah.
I do think it was needed. I think we need something for our littles to do. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to get to share it with everybody.
Well, and if anybody is on social media, you constantly hear when people are asking, what would you like in Jasper? It's usually something for the kids.
Something for the kids.
Now, sometimes it can be something kind of wild, like, we got to have a movie theater. We got to have I saw somebody say we needed a zoo. Like, that's not going to happen. Even a petting zoo is not going to happen in Jasper, Alabama. But this is something really neat, just specifically for little kids that are 7 and under.
Yes, it's definitely. And I will say, even a mature 7-year-old might not have as good of a time if they are still playing with baby dolls and using their imagination and playing. I think it's very fitting. We have big plans, so I hope that this takes off and we can do more for even the olders too.
Yeah.
But we just got to get started. So.
I've got one son and I've got 4 daughters, so I have played with baby dolls a long time in my life. Yeah. And I still have a great imagination. So, I feel like I could even come play there and have fun.
I've had a lot of adults say, I want to come play when they come in and look at it. So I'm excited. I think it's going to do good.
And it'll be a great place this summer when it's 100 degrees outside and people need a place to cool off. Now, do you guys have any sort of refreshments, or can people bring stuff in?
So there's no food or drinks in the play area for children.
Right.
I do have a complimentary coffee, like Keurig. They can parents can make a cup of coffee and have. Probably we'll get waters and things like that. As of right now, no, though, just the complimentary coffee.
But for people planning on coming in and staying and playing a while, they can bring their own snacks, not in the actual play area, but just sitting watching their kids or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Now, will you guys be doing like birthday parties and stuff like that?
Yes. So we actually have an area in the back. We have party rooms, 2 different party rooms that will be set up. We have an option that you can have a birthday party during the day, like while we're open.
Yeah.
So the play area is not private. It will be open to the public, but the party room is private. So you would just have the party room and can go back and forth.
Right.
And then we also have options for private parties in the evenings and on Sundays.
To be able to rent the entire space.
Rent the entire space.
Yeah.
Yes, you have the playroom, the play area, and the party rooms. So
now, I don't think we've mentioned what's the actual building that it's located at.
It is down 19th Street. It's where the old Community Action used to be. Next to Dr. Electric on that end.
Right there on that side.
Yes.
Close to the pie factory and...
the other, so it's close, yes, but it's over the railroad tracks.
Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
Close to the Dollar General.
Yes, it's the backside of the Dollar General, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's a neat location for it to be and kind of on its own right there, too.
Yes, and you still get the downtown feel, which is what we, with Mini Main Street, we wanted that Main Street feel. But it's kind of, parking's, there's nothing there really, so parking's really easy down there.
Yeah.
Not as busy street, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah, about
kids
one of the
getting-
little stepping out the road or
Yes,
something. Yeah.
Yes. So
Tell everybody a little bit about where the idea came from. I know it looks, for people who haven't seen any of the pictures online or anything, and we've got several we'll post on this post in the comments after the interview's over with. It's similar to like McWayne Center, the little Birmingham that they have.
yes, the
over
itty
there?
bitty Magic City. There's one in Coleman, City Play. There's one in Fultondale, Toddler Town. All over TikTok, really, you see
Yeah.
play cafes, which is kind of where the ideas come from.
Yeah.
But I had a baby last year, and on maternity leave, I was trying to find anything and that I
keep
could
your
do
toddler.
that I'd be able to be with my kids more.
Yeah.
Like, what's my retirement plan? What's my backup plan if I didn't want to do hygiene full time? And so I went through all the things. I was gonna be a realtor, a photographer. Ended up changing my mind on those. But I took my 4-year-old to City Play in Coleman right before I started back to work, and it kind of hit me. She was sitting there playing, and the whole time I was sitting there, I was like, we need this in Jasper. Like, I could do this. My husband could build this. Like, we can do this. And so we talked about it all summer, and then August, I said, well, if we're doing it, we got to do it. So we found the building. It took us about a month to find the right building, and then we did in September, and we've been working to get it ready ever since.
Yeah, because you said you guys looked at several buildings downtown.
We did. We looked at several in downtown. Some was out of our price range. Some just wasn't the right space. We met with with Miss Metters, who showed us one of her buildings, and it just wasn't the fit for us. And she ended up having this other building that we're in now, and she's been an angel. So
Yeah.
she's been awesome to
Oh,
work
Barbara
with.
Metters is one of the sweetest ladies you ever meet in your life.
I can't find anybody better than her. I mean, she's been awesome through all this, and even this last little chunk of couple months that we've had to deal with. If it wasn't for her, I'm not sure we would have been able to open. So
Right.
she's really helped us, and in all ways, even just a support person. She's, I think, my biggest cheerleader. So she wants this to be good. She wants it to do good.
Well,
So,
I know her and Jasper Main Street both have really been pushing the
Yes.
idea and
Yes.
getting people excited about it. It just seems like it's going to be such a cool little place. And just from looking at it, hearing your thoughts on it, it feels like a place where it's probably going to be mostly moms that come and bring their children, and moms are going to become friends with each other if they're
I
not
think so.
already. Like, it's
Yeah.
going to be a great place just to hang out and talk.
I think so. Just to interact and be able to, like I said, you can sit anywhere in that play area, and you don't have to worry about your kids running out. We have a gate that's a latch gate where kids can't just get out.
Yeah.
So you can just be carefree for just a minute. Have a cup of coffee with some friends. Like I said, people with only children, they can interact with other children and use their imagination.
Well, and I know none of my regular listeners would be these type of people, but you cannot bring your child and leave it there. This is not a daycare. This is not a playground. Like, you got to come and hang out with the child.
Yes, yes, you have to be there to watch the children.
Now, what's the cost? We haven't mentioned that either.
Yeah, so if you use a card, it's $14.49. If you do use cash, we do offer a cash discount, and it's $14 even.
Okay.
That does include one adult free, and then I think it's $3 cash for each additional adult or older sibling.
Yeah.
So that's, and then we do.
And how long is that? Is that a certain time period, or is that just you can sit there and play all day if you want to?
So during the week, you can sit there and play all day if you want to. There's really not. I'm working on getting reservations for the weekend. I'm kind of playing it by ear. I don't know how busy we're going to
Just
be.
to see how popular.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's really busy, we probably will have to put a cap on the weekends at least. But
Yeah.
so probably 2 hours, maybe a little longer. Like I said, we're just playing it by ear.
Well, and
I don't know
most-
what it's going to be like. So
Most kids 7 and under, after an hour or so, they're going to be tired anyway.
that is about, I mean, how we are. About 2 hours in, Danny's ready to go.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's, so we'll see. Like I said, I don't want it to feel overcrowded and everybody be overstimulated and not have a good time. So
Right.
I do think weekends will probably end up having to set up some kind of reservation system.
Right.
I don't know yet.
And your whole reason for doing this was just so you can spend more time with your little ones too.
Have my babies with me, not miss everything, get to drop off, get to pick up. We actually have a room just for them that we have set up if they want to break from being in the play area that they can go and sit and color and do what they want to do. But just be with me when eventually. Right now I'm still working full time, but eventually that's the plan.
Yeah.
So.
I just think it's such a cool idea, and it is something that's needed in Jasper, and especially just in downtown Jasper, the way that it's grown and the way that it looks. And my kids have loved, since we moved back here in 2016, just to go hang out downtown. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's always something going on, and we've got so many businesses. When you and I were younger, nobody went to downtown for anything other than the courthouse.
That's it.
Or if you were in legal trouble, that was it. You know,
for sure.
Let's see what time we're at. 9:29. Let's take our break, our 9:30 break, and then we'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more and remind people about Mini Main Street and when they can come check it out. You're listening to Live at Now with James Phillips. Our guest this morning is Lynsey Costin, and she's the owner of Mini Main Street that's going to be opening up very soon in downtown Jasper. I'll let you hear from our sponsors now. We'll be right back on Live at 9 on WJLX.
Young Jewelers. That name has been a part of Jasper for a long, long time. As a matter of fact, for 3 generations and over 70 years, Young Jewelers has been located in downtown Jasper, striving to earn your loyalty with quality and customer service. Young Jewelers has set the standard in diamonds, jewelry, and gifts. You can afford to have a diamond from Young Jewelers. Our friendly staff can assure you of that. And you're always greeted with a smile and a genuine concern for your needs. Whether it's custom design work or diamonds from one of the name brand vendors, a consultation at Young Jewelers will have you feeling confident you've made the right choice. Young Jewelers, located across from City Hall on 19th Street and online at youngjewelers.com.
Start your story at Bevel State Community College. Whether you need seamless academic transfer classes, high-wage, high-demand career technical or health science programs, rapid training opportunities that get you into the workforce quickly, dual enrollment or adult education courses, Bevel State is your community college for a quality education. Visit bscc.edu to learn about our convenient and affordable options to make your future visible. Your story starts at Bevel State.
Carl Cannon, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Corridor X, and Jasper. We're more than just a new car dealer. We're a certified pre-owned dealer, too. As a used car dealer in Jasper, we have access to a wide variety of used cars from across the area. As a new Buick, Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC dealer, we have the latest models that GM provides from 4 amazing brands. Let us show you around our dealership. With so many options, we're sure you'll find what you're looking for. Browse our inventory online at carlcannon.com. When other dealers can't, Cannon can. Carl Cannon, Corridor X at Industrial Boulevard in Jasper.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Martin Roberts, owner of Jasper Veterinary Clinic. 3 years ago when I set out to open my own clinic, Pinnacle was my bank of choice to help that dream become a reality. Recently, when we needed to expand and had the opportunity to acquire property adjoining to ours, I made one call to Wayne and he set those wheels in motion. If you have banking needs, give Pinnacle a call.
Hello everyone, I'm Drake McKenzie from All South Land and Timber. We have been banking with Pinnacle Bank for over 25 years. The customer service at Pinnacle Bank is first class. We highly recommend banking with Pinnacle Bank for all of your financial needs.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, Chairman of the Board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
Pinnacle Bank, member FDIC.
If you're craving great food in a place that feels just right, it's time to head to Jake's on 4th in downtown Jasper. From stacked made-to-order burgers to hearty favorites fresh off the grill, every dish at Jake's is cooked with care and full of flavor. It's comfortable, relaxed, and always welcoming. Whether you're meeting friends, enjoying a casual dinner, or just want a laid-back spot with great atmosphere, Jake's on 4th delivers every time. Located at 1810 4th Avenue South of downtown Jasper, Jake's is open Wednesday through Saturday with lunch from 11 to 3:30 and dinner 5 to close. Jake's has great food, an easygoing vibe, and it's a place you'll want to come back to. Jake's on 4th, fine dining done the Walker County way.
Hey, this is Nick Norris from The Game Managers. Every Friday afternoon at 6 on WJLX, Patrick Hanna and I break down the news of the week in sports. From local high school games to the biggest moments in college and the pros. No hot takes for clicks, just sports news, real analysis, and the conversations you actually want to hear. If you like sports as much as us, then make the Game Managers part of your Friday nights. We'll see you there.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeart radio station. Listen on the free iHeart radio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
You're listening to Live at 9 with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers on WJLX.
And we are back here on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX. I want to thank all our sponsors. You just heard from them, wherever you're listening, if you're on the radio or if you're on Facebook or YouTube. You just heard from all of our sponsors. I want to say thank you to them. And especially our title sponsors, Jake's on 4th. Man, the food at Jake's on 4th is crazy good. They're closed this week for spring break, though. They wanted to spend time with their family. I saw they're hanging out at the beach this week. So they'll be back next Wednesday. Go down there and get anything on the menu is good. And Young Jewelers, I just talked to Nick Norris yesterday, who was on the show, and he's a part of our crew. And he was on television last night on ABC on the Greatest Average American. And I hope you've watched it. If you haven't watched it, I'll spoil it. He was named the Greatest Average American on that show, and won almost $70,000. So that's awesome for somebody locally to do that. But he was telling me he had to go to Young Jewelers yesterday because he's getting married coming up in May, and they were doing some finalizing of rings and things like that. So definitely go down there. It's springtime. It's time for people to start getting engaged or getting hitched. So check out Young Jewelers. They can help you out. Today's guest, Lynsey Costin, is here. She's with Mini Main Street. We talked about it before the break. It's a neat little place. When you see the pictures of it, you'll understand much more about it. But it's a cool place for 7 and under to go, hang out and play. We talked a little bit about there's different buildings. Each building has a theme. They can go in from everything to like a local restaurant to a vet office to a doctor's office, a construction site, all kind of things there. And we had talked about pricing and having birthday parties there and things like that. What's the hours going to be?
So starting out till summertime will be Mondays and Thursdays, 9:30 to 6. Fridays and Saturdays will be 9 to 3, and that's just, we'll have private parties on Fridays and Saturday evenings. So when summer hits, June, we will be open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 9 to 6 probably, and then Friday, Saturday, 9 to 3 still. Sundays will be closed for private parties only. So.
Now, do you have much help? Like it's not just going to be you because you're still working full time too. So.
I am. So my mom and my sister both are going to be helping run it right now, and then I've talked to a couple other people to kind of help also when they want some time too. And then I'm off Fridays and Saturdays from the dental office, so I'll be there on Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay, cool. And you were telling me before we came on the air, I had texted you yesterday and asked for just a little information about yourself to put so we could promote the interview. And you said you'd ask your sister or her children?
Well, I asked my sister, and her children gave their, I guess, commentary. My older sister, said that on a scale of 1 to 10, complete wackadoodle. She's kidding.
Is she really kidding? I mean, or is there a little truth in there, too?
I said we can't let everybody know that.
Yeah.
My Bankston, my nephew, 13-year-old nephew, said I was short, which is a true statement.
That's true. But I wasn't going to put that in the she's a short lady coming in to be interviewed.
My Chloe, my middle niece, she said I make good fudge, which is true. I learned from my dad, so I do make good fudge.
It's always good. I wish you would have brought some in today.
It's usually a Christmas treat, but right. And then my Kennedy, the third triplet, she's 13 also. She said that I like Disney, which is true. We are Disney Disney goers. We like to go.
And we did work that in there.
We did, yeah. And then they had a friend over. She said I was a hard worker, so I'm adopting her as my adopted niece.
The friend is your newest favorite niece. That's not even a niece.
That's it. She said I was a hard worker. She wins.
Now, what is it about Disney World? Do y'all go like every year, or is this a?
So it started. Actually,
did you go before you had kids?
No.
You're not one of those weirdos.
No. Well. I have went without kids.
Yeah.
No, it started, I went in high school with the band. I was in band in high school.
Yeah.
And our parents took us when we were little, but not a lot. Like, I think maybe one time.
Right.
But when I started, so when I was pregnant with my first, I started at Dr. Darty's office from maternity leave as soon as I started back. And she took the office to Disney World. There was some dental CEs.
That's the greatest boss in the world.
Yes, it was awesome. So my baby was 6 months, my oldest now, but she was 6 months old. And the whole time I was there, I was like, oh my gosh, we need to bring Danny.
Yeah.
So we started planning it. We took our first trip as a family when she was 2.5. I ended up getting a season pass, and so she was still free. And we went 7 times that year. So this was in 2024.
But that's the way to do it, with the little one being free, you get a season pass. Yeah.
And we just went, I'm off work, long weekends. Every time I was off work any long, me and her would take off. So we went 7 times. We ended up we had John. I did not renew the season pass because I was pregnant.
Right.
And so we went in November. We took the girls for the Christmas party. And then we just got back, and we went the first week of March for the girls' birthday. We celebrated my baby turning 1, and then Danny will be turning 5 at the end of April. So we got to celebrate both girls. We were there a whole week, just us. We always go with friends or family. So this was the first trip we took, just us 4. So it was fun.
Everybody says it's the happiest place on earth.
It is. It is. You definitely come with some trials, but
there's some trials, because I've been actually the first time I ever went was my honeymoon.
Okay.
My wife wanted to go there for her honeymoon. And then we took our 3 oldest when they were, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old in there. And then we took our next to youngest, got to go when she was around 2 years old. Our 8-year-old's not been yet, so we got to work her to Disney World before she gets 2.
Yeah.
But to me, oh man, it's tiring.
It's not a vacation to relax at all.
You want to go back and look at the pictures after to really have good thoughts about it, because that's all the positive things, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you when you missed your bus or, any of that kind of stuff. But.
No, and we love it. Like I said, my 4-year-old, we have friends down there right now, and I was talking to him on the phone, and Danny said, Mom, they're at Disney. And I said, well, yeah, babe, we tried. Dad said, no, we just got back. She said, we could have just went without Dad. Like, she really loves it. My 1-year-old was wonderful. So I just shared a post that was talking about you never take the same kid twice. Like I said, from Danny, every time we've went,
she's different, and she sees different things.
Yes, and loves it. And I think that's just makes it even more special. So I do foresee a Disney trip at least once a year in our future.
Yeah. So. My brother does that. They have 2 children, and they go once a year, and that's their big vacation. And you basically got to take a mortgage out to get to Disney World these days.
It is very expensive. There's ways, to save money for sure. We pack our snacks. We take our water bottles. And splurge on different things that we want. But we also usually book a year out and save and put money towards it. So we're.
Do you always stay on
Not
site?
Always. We did this last time.
Because we've done both too. I would rather stay on site if I can afford it.
So the thing with staying on site, we like staying on site for sure. We like staying off too, though. Hotels have free breakfast, so you save money that way.
Yeah.
You do have to pay for parking normally, but I guess that could add up. But we like doing it both ways.
We stayed in a hotel one time when we went that they had their own shuttle. The only catch was it only ran like twice a day.
Okay, yeah.
So you'd have to hit the shuttle and be sure you hit it. If not, you're gonna have to call a cab or find another way. But that was good. And the place that we were staying had an Applebee's in the hotel, and you got discounts if you were going to Disney and stuff. Plus, it was kids eat free the whole time.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that was a good way to save money too.
We definitely like staying on. Like I said, even this last time we ended up driving 2 of the days anyway to the parks because when you have littles breaking down strollers, kids
Yeah.
falling asleep because we are rope droppers and park closers. We
Yeah.
are getting every bit of our money's worth.
That's how my wife is. She schedules it for like a 12-hour day.
Yes, and so usually they're falling asleep, and so now we have a double stroller plus a 4-year-old that's asleep and a 1-year-old. Our hands are kind of full, so it's kind of nice driving and being able to put them in their car seats, stroller in the car, and then getting back to the room.
Have you had a kid, one of your children, to have just an absolute meltdown in the middle of the place?
Oh yes.
Okay, because we had that one. My oldest daughter, she laid on the ground right before a parade was about to go through and was screaming, saying, "I want to go back to the hotel. I want out of here."
Yeah.
It was a rough time there.
We had a Mickey bar that fell off. It had melted at this last trip, and it ruined my 4-year-old's whole entire afternoon or night. Now she was fine by the time we got to Fantasmic, so it was maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah,
but she
that's
was,
how it was. Yeah,
she was torn down for a good 30 minutes, screaming, kicking in the
you
street.
just have to survive those moments.
Yeah. And that's what we did. We
yeah.
just kind of got through it. I almost was like, let's go back. I did say, let's just go back to the room. And Fantasmic was the only show that I wanted to watch.
Right.
And it was we were heading that way. And my husband was like, no, she'll be fine. So, hey, we put her in the stroller. We got there, and she was fine.
Yeah.
But we got through it. It was fine.
And my son, I'll embarrass him. I don't think I've ever told this story on the air anywhere. It wasn't at Disney World. It was at SeaWorld. When he was 3, I was in line getting a drink, and they were in line waiting to go into the Shamu show. And as I'm buying our drink, I look over and I see my wife, and she's standing by herself in line. And our son's 3 at the time. And I keep looking because I don't see him, but she doesn't look concerned. And I see him like just at a little sit down area, I guess, for people. And the next thing I know, I see him shuck his shorts down and pee in a garden right there in front of everybody.
I mean, you got to go.
And I just acted like I didn't know that little kid.
I have girls, so I don't,
Yeah, it's
I don't
not
know
as
what
easy
that's
for
like.
girls. My girls would have been disgusted to see something like that.
Yeah.
But boys and girls are different at that age. Now, we've gotten completely off topic, but everybody loves Disney, so I think it was a good conversation to have. But talk a little bit more about Mini Main Street before we go, just to let people know what it's all about and when they can start coming and what do they need to do to prepare, I guess.
Yeah, so we, like I said, are very hopeful for next Friday. I will be making posts on our Facebook page.
And is it just Mini Main Street? Okay.
Yes, Mini Main Street. It's got our logo. It's the Main Street colors, so look for that. But it's the cityscape picture. So I will be making posts, hopefully coming up as soon as I get a for sure we're opening. So hopefully next Friday. There are no parties booked actually next Friday or Saturday. So if we do get to open, I plan to do longer hours for next Friday and Saturday just to let everybody get a chance to come out and play. I have talked to a local ice cream place. We possibly will have their ice cream truck there on Friday if we get to open, but I'll be making posts if that is for sure happens too. Yes. So y'all come out. Like I said, we've got different party packages. Y'all can message me. My phone number is on our Facebook page. You can message me on Facebook, email. I do respond as quickly as I can. I am working full-time and a full-time mama, so I do get caught up sometimes. But I try to respond within a day or two of getting a message. So, yeah, y'all come out and play.
And you said your kids have already been there playing, and
Yes.
you guys even had a little birthday party there.
We've had birthday parties, and everyone has loved it. Kids usually are being dragged out, having to leave. They do not want to leave. My girls, every time I pick up my 4-year-old from school or from my sister, can we go to the building and play?
Right.
She would spend all her time there, I think, if we would let her.
Yeah.
It's been a construction site for the last few weeks, so she's been real sad not being able to play.
But it is, I mean, for her, I'm sure it's like a massive playroom.
It is. I really think we'll start cleaning her playroom out and taking it there because she's got too much stuff. So,
right, yeah.
But we're excited. We're excited to get to share it and hopefully be a part of the community for a long time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you for coming in and telling everybody about it today. I hope you've enjoyed enjoyed your time here on Live at 9.
Yeah.
And anytime you have things going on, just let us know, and we'll help to promote it at the radio station. And
Absolutely.
if you ever need to come back in for any reason, just let me know. Thanks you guys for listening today. It's been a great week so far this week on Live at 9. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, as I always tell you, be kind and love. And we'll see you tomorrow on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.